All right, Bitcoin just decided to make a quick video. A lot happened today. So looks like Bitcoin is pumping due to the Fed deciding to do a 50 base point, 0.5% cut, which is huge. And then it also looks like they're also planning to continue to cut going into November meeting, and then December, and then into 2025 as well, which is great, especially for Bitcoin, because as we know, Bitcoin tends to follow global liquidity, right? So as interest rates come down, we see an increase in global liquidity, and we kind of saw this with the last cycle. Bitcoin pumps. Also, Donald Trump stopping at the one and only Bitcoin bar in New York City just to buy a burger. Check it out. So, also another thing very bullish. We saw gold hit a new all-time high. And I think for the first time, I think I saw this in a chart, for the first time in a calendar year, Bitcoin and gold are number 1 and 2 spots for top performers for assets, which is crazy. And if you look at Bitcoin compared to gold, it tends to mimic gold. But it's usually about 2 to 3 months behind. And gold's pushing a new all-time high. So I think it's just a matter of time before Bitcoin starts to take off. You're already seeing it push above 60,000. And there will come a day when this thing no longer dips below 60,000, which is kind of hard to imagine, but there will come the day. Has that happened? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yeah, a lot of things happening. This could be the start of the march towards 100K. My prediction as far as what's going to happen for the rest of the year and into 2025, I do see a big bull run. I'm not bearish at all. I've said this before. I think we're going to hit a new all-time high by the end of this year. Whether it's going to be before the election or not, I'm not sure, but I do expect to see a new all-time high. Whether we're going to hit 100K or not, it's possible. It's definitely possible. I don't know if we will, but yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if, Bitcoin's just pumping right now and then it starts to pull back once the sugar high wears off from the Fed rate cut. But regardless, we have October coming up. So Bitcoin's going to do very, very well. Then we have the election coming up. And then regardless of who wins, the market just doesn't like uncertainty. So once that's over with, Bitcoin's going to continue to march through Q4. October, November, December, it's going to continue to climb and continue to keep going into next year. So very, very bullish. It's going to be exciting to see what it hits. But I'm expecting a new all-time high by the end of this year. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens.